What's up? I am Michelle B, and in this video I want to talk about the law of attraction and visualization. So when I was about 12 years old in my last year of primary school, I can still remember my religion teacher sitting all of us down to watch The Secret. I'm not totally convinced that Jesus and his disciples used The Secret to get through life, but I guess that's up for debate. When we'd finished watching the movie, she handed out business cards to all of us to pass along to our parents because she was in fact The Secret life coach, which is not dodgy at all. 12-year-old me literally left those religion classes like ready to manifest my new life. I put pictures of really skinny girls in bathing suits on our yellow snack container in the kitchen cupboards. I made little collages of actresses and actors because at the time I wanted to be an actor, didn't take acting classes, hated public speaking, so I have no idea where that came from. Surprisingly, I did not stop snacking regularly, didn't really grow up to look like any of those girls except for maybe Perry Edwards, and did not become an actress. I don't think that YouTube counts. I think that some aspects of the law of attraction, The Secret, are useful when you approach them and understand them the right way. Some of the concepts, on the other hand, I think are pretty ridiculous. In saying that, if they resonate with you and they help to make your life better, then literally does not matter at all what I think. So in this video, I am looking at one part of the law of attraction, visualizing. It's a big part of the law of attraction, and how I think of it in a very different way than how it's portrayed in The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. That makes sense and works. So by the end of this video, you'll have more of an understanding of visualization and what it does, and how you can apply it in a way that is different from The Secret, and I guess have it work. A huge part of the law of attraction is visualizing. Visualizing yourself winning a heap of money, visualizing yourself stepping into your new car. Straight up, I am going to say that visualizing is a legit tool used by a ton of successful people. And if you're a skeptic, don't switch this video off. We've all heard about Jim Carrey. He put like a $10 million check in his wallet and then received a $10 million check for Dumb and Dumber. Arnie, he visualized having the body that he wanted and living the life that he wanted, and look at him now. Lindsey Vonn, a skiing gold medalist, she visualizes herself on every single course. She knows all of the bumps because she's visualized it all in her head. The thing about visualization in the way that it's portrayed in movies like The Secret is it's seen as this magical thing where you have these thoughts which has a mystical impact on your future, which I think in The Secret they actually put down to quantum physics. I know nothing about quantum physics, you'll be surprised to know, but from what I have read from people who do know things about quantum physics, The Secret doesn't really give an accurate picture of how it all works. In reality, visualization is not this mystical thing. It doesn't look like this. I'll explain. So for example, you visualize yourself killing it on an assignment. What actually happens? Have you just put out this like magic into the universe that will alter your future so that you get an A on that assignment? Probably no. You're visualizing and concentrating so much on your assignment that your brain changes its focus. Your brain switches all of its energy towards this new focus that you have created through visualizing. It switches your subconscious's attention so that it's directed towards your assignment. Your subconscious thinks like, yep, okay, I got you. Mulls over your assignment in your sleep, thinks about in the background, make sure that you're looking out for opportunities to do well on this assignment and that you're putting your attention towards this assignment. Your brain can't really determine what's real and what's not, so visualizing to it is still like a real legitimate thing. It starts to think that you are capable of achieving what you want to achieve because of your visualizing, and in the end it helps you to get the ultimate mark that you wanted on your assignment. You're changing the inside of you to get what you want. You're not necessarily having a mystical impact on the future. Everyone's heard of that phenomenon, and I'm pretty positive it has a name. I just can't think of it right now. You plan on buying this new car, say it's like a yellow Mazda, and all of a sudden you see that car everywhere. Thing is, it's not that all of a sudden everyone in the world has decided to buy the car that you want. It's just that you're thinking about it more. It's what your brain is focusing on, so it's what you're seeing more. One of the best things that I've read recently that really resonated with me, and I kind of link it back to visualization, is this quote: "If you keep your mind resting against a problem in a friendly but consistent way, you're sure to come up with a solution." Visualization is definitely something that can change the way that you act, the way that you behave, the way that you think, the opportunities that you take, what you pay attention to, but it's not in the mystical way portrayed by The Secret that I watched when I was 12 in my religion class. So something that I want to talk about is why visualization doesn't always work. I've tried visualizing myself exercising, just like killing it. I'm this all of a sudden fit guru. It just didn't happen for me. When I first kicked off on YouTube, I visualized myself at like a certain number of subscribers, but it didn't happen for me until like very recently. And when I first started YouTube was around 4 years ago now. So a psychologist psychology professor at the New York University, Dr. Oettingen, and I may have said that wrong, has studied positive visualization a lot. She has studies where people that were obese, who fantasize about successfully losing a whole bunch of weight, actually lost 24 pounds less than the people who didn't fantasize. In another study, she had people who fantasize about doing really well in business class and killing it, making their grades, actually missed class more and ended up with worse marks in the end. Her findings have indicated that positive visualization alone makes your brain feel like it's already done the thing, it's already successful, so it actually stops giving energy towards that thing. Especially if it's something that you already feel really confident about. So it's something that you're like, yep, this is happening. By doing that, your brain actually goes, oh, okay, cool, well, I've already got this. I can stop focusing all my attention towards that goal. It's kind of like the video that I made on why you should keep your goals a secret, which I will link in the description down below, where if you tell people about your goal really confidently and like really excitedly, it tends to be that you're less likely to follow through on the goal. So to stop that fuzzy feeling that gives your brain the indication that you've already accomplished the goal, there is a method that Dr. Oettingen, I really should have looked that up at first, has created, and it is called the WHOOP method. So the W for WHOOP is for wish. So think about a challenging but achievable thing that you want in life. For example, you want to transition to a plant-based diet like by 2 months time. O is for outcome. So this is kind of like the normal visualization process. You're thinking about the best possible outcome. How would you feel if you had the outcome? Like, how would life look? How happy would you be? Visualize it and imagine it in full. O is for obstacle. So this is where you actually go through a bit of a mental contrasting so that your brain isn't fully convinced that you have the thing and it knows that it still needs to work on it. You've already imagined how great it would be to get this goal. So now what you're imagining is what is actually holding you back from achieving this thing, this goal that you want to achieve. Imagine how it would pan out if that inner obstacle overtook your life and you could never do that thing of eating a plant-based diet. For example, maybe whenever you go out to eat, you feel obligated to eat food that isn't in line with the plant-based diet that you want to have. I don't know why I chose plant-based diet as an example, but it works. And the P is for plan. So it's about identifying one action that you can take to stop yourself from falling back into that habit, that bad obstacle, or from not moving forward because of that obstacle. So your action might be that whenever you get invited out to eat, you will have a look at the menus ahead of time and you'll pre-plan what you're going to eat. So WHOOP helps study participants to double the amount of exercise that they did over a 4-month period. It also helps study participants to increase their intake of healthy food by 30% over a 2-year period. But even if when you do your visualizing, you then think about all of the things that you need to accomplish to get to your goal, and you contrast like the pretty picture of the future with the actions and the things that you need to do in order to achieve that picture of the future. Even with your vision board, you can have your vision board, whatever you look at it, think about what you need to do to get to where you want to go. So taking it right back to the law of attraction, positive thinking, visualization, all of that stuff has a legit basis, and so many people have used it that it's impossible to say that it doesn't do anything. It's not really mystical, it just changes how you think and how you behave and how you act, which in turn creates a different version of the future. So that's really my take on the law of attraction and how it works. I don't see it as something mystical, I just see it as something that affects how you think and how you act. But I would love to hear how you guys feel about the law of attraction. Am I totally off the mark? Am I talking to a whole bunch of people that are like dedicated to secret watchers? Do you think that the law of attraction is legit? If yes, why? If not, why not? I'm really interested in what you guys think about this, so leave your comments in the comment section down below. I appreciate you guys so very much, and I will see you very soon.